guys, it's Becca with Mama Hodge Crochet. Hope y'all are having a great day. Today I wanted to show you the progress on the hats that I have been making and what I am making them for, just in case y'all didn't know. The first set of hats I'm making in a hurry, or that I did make in a hurry over the weekend, was the hats for Hats Not Hate through Lion brand. It is an anti-bullying fundraiser where they want you to make blue hats. I got as many as I could finished, and I wanted to film them real quick before I pop them in the mail. So I thought I would show them to you and then also show you guys the hats that I've been making for the other fundraiser thing I am doing, or hat raiser, for Amber at Crochet. She is donating hats for the kids, hats, scarves, little amigurumis, and anything, the little prizes the kids can win. And right now I am just working on the hat portion, get those done. I do have some acquisitions coming in the mail to get the amigurumis made, but I will show you the blue hats first. Hang on just a second. What? Dwight? 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 Shh. Honey, let me pause. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the blue hats that I did manage to get done for the Hats Not Hate. So there is this one. Some of these I just kind of on a whim just started making. This is the one where you just crochet 60 in a straight line and then doing only back loop, and you just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until it is wide enough once you close it to go around the head. And since they're for kids, I went a little bit smaller on this one. But yeah, that's that one. And then I put a pom-pom on it. I had initially tried putting just a regular pom-pom from the yarn up there, but it wouldn't hold it very straight. So, and I thought the brown would look really pretty. So there's that one. This is more time consuming though, so this is the only one I made like that. I did make another one, but I realized I just wasn't gonna have enough yarn, so I had to quit on that one. The yarn on this is the Yarn B Soft and Sleek, I believe it's called, or soft, yeah, I think it's called Soft and Sleek. The no pill. It is just so, oh, it's my favorite yarn right now. I can't say that enough. Did I already say that? It's so squish. I just love it. I love it. And I had it in a couple different blues. So this is the second one. Again, I just kind of made it up. I just did the standard increases up top and then just started doing the front post double crochets in every other stitch and a regular double crochet in between. So it just kind of gives it a nice ridged look. Came out pretty cute. And I made them kind of on the smaller side because they're supposed to be for kids. The next yarn that I had that was blue, I have no idea what it is. It's very like homespun, but it's not homespun. It's very soft, it's very squishy, super duper soft. So this one I just did the crisscross post double crochets, where you skip one and then you go and do the double crochet back in the one you skipped, and then you just keep doing that. Skip two, do that, and go back, and then just some front post, back post around the edges. This one there is a pattern for, so I'll link that down below. Tutorial. Anyway, then I had some, is it the Thick and Quick? Is that Lion brand? Wool Ease Thick and Quick, I believe is what it is. I had some from some baskets that I was making. It does have wool, but it's not too scratchy, so hopefully, I mean, I'll make sure to put it on the bag that I send it in. I feel like I need it. Okay, I'll put it on the bag that I send it in so that when Billy opens it, she knows for sure it's wool. I don't want to have any issues with her touching it, maybe having any kind of a reaction. But it doesn't have the super, super scratchy wool feel to it. And it came out really, really cute. I just wish I had more time to get more of these made, but I don't. So, and then the last one I just made, I made with a mandala cake that I had, and it looks exactly like the first hats I made, but this one has a little bit of an ombre effect to it, so it's a little bit darker. But it is two different kinds of yarns. Have you guys noticed that there are a lot of yarns in different yarn companies that all seem to be the same? I'm noticing a trend with that. So if you guys have, let me know in the comments. I think we should do some research. This one I just played around with. I started off doing the increases, but I stopped short on just for the first row, and then started doing the front post every other, and then just played around with some stitches in between, and then did it again. And then this section here I made a little bit longer because it had stopped here, but I wanted it to be a smaller hat, but I didn't want it to be super, super small. So I just made this section of the front post ribbing a little longer than I normally would. Okay, so those are the blue hats I was able to accomplish. I'll get those out in the mail today. Just wanted to pop on here and show them to you. Oh, there's one more. There's one more. This one, I had bought a bunch of like little mill-in pieces in a bunch of really pretty vibrant colors from Ice Yarns a while back. I sent some to Billy in my first package I ever sent her, the Crafty Floridian. I know I mentioned her a lot, but she's one of my favorites. I sent her a bunch of them to use for her Damn It dolls, but then when they had said blue, I was like, I shouldn't matter what kind of blue, I don't think. So this one I made with the blue sparkly mill-ins that I had. And I would just go as far as I could, and then it would run out and I'd start a new one, and then just tied them all in together. And this one, I will try to find I believe I have a tutorial for this one too. And then you just have a bunch of your, I think it's back post slip stitch for the band. But it came out really pretty. I don't like working with small, tiny yarn. My favorite yarn size is anywhere from 4 and up. The smaller, fiddlier yarns, I don't really care for those. Okay, so on to the hats for Amber with the fun colors that I've been playing with. So the first hat that I made, and again, I'm gonna, instead of doing like a big, huge video with all of them, I'm just going to show you guys some each time I make a video with what I've finished. I've made 4 so far before I switched over to the other charity. So these ones all have tutorials, and I will link them down below. So this was the first one I made. And I'll link the color and everything. I've been taking notes as I make them, what tutorial I used, what color I used, so that y'all know. And the back's got that really pretty, my favorite color. That's yellow. And this one I made a poof myself for. I was gonna do it for all of them, but again, for some reason on some hats, depending on how they're made, they don't wanna hold up without being like, so that was the first one. The second one I made is this one. I love texture. I think I'll always work with texture. It just makes the project more fun. The larger yarns make it work up a lot faster. Not as fast as I'd like sometimes, but a lot faster. And I'm just trying to match the poofs to whatever color it might pull out of in the blanket. And this one is looking a little lighter on the camera. It has more of like a gray brown-ish theme so that it kind of picks up in the copper colors. So there's that one. And then I found a pattern tutorial for the Starr stitch. I've recently fallen in love with the Starr stitch, and I wanted something for one of the solid colors to so that it would pop. So on the fuchsia hat, I did the Starr stitch. And a brown poof, because I think brown just goes so pretty with pink. And then the last hat that I have made is gonna be for a younger child. It's another puff stitch hat, which I had a lot of fun making. So That's the puff stitch hat. And then again, I went with a poof that kind of picked up kind of like in between these shades here. It just all kind of ties it together. So yeah, it's looking really pretty. Been super busy with trying to get all of these things knocked out. Overwhelming weekend of trying to get all the blue hats done. Pushing myself to try to get that finished. Been working on my daughter's bouquet. I only have the top portion left of that to do. And then once that's finished, I'll be able to breathe a little bit more, because then that's, you know, that's for the wedding. I don't need to worry about that, and I can kind of slow down a little bit. Acquisitions. I got my next Annie's Kit Club for Afghan of the Month, or Block of the Month, Block of the Month Club Crochet Afghan, Stitch Sampler Afghan. So in one of my previous videos, I showed you the color I had gotten that month, and then this month the color is, again, Premier Everyday, 100% anti-pilling acrylic, medium weight 4 yarn, in the colorway of Cappuccino. So this is my third. I'm really behind on these, and just like I am with doing my unraveled mitten squares. Those are things I think I can knock out on the road. Hats, and then if I get tired of hats, I can do a couple squares, go back and forth, but it'll make time go by faster, I think. So yeah, that's my update with all the hats and everything. I will let you guys know that I do have things on the way for what was going to be a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, but I guess now it's going to be about 1,600, which is absolutely amazing. I am blown away by this community. You guys are just, I love your comments. I love commenting back to you. I love getting to know you. It's been very fun. I love seeing how much people love everyone else, and especially how much love I've been getting in thanking Crystal at Bag O' Day for the gift that I had made for her. Just the love that y'all are showing for her and toward me, it just shows me that there are so many good people in this world, and I'm just so thankful for that. It's so important to me that everybody love everyone to the best of their ability. Give what you get, right? So on that, I'm gonna let y'all go. I hope you're having a wonderful week, beginning of the week, and until next time, bye guys.